What's happening, crafty pandas? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, just bought myself something. This Tacklife SDH13DC. It's a power tool. Oh. And it's a cordless screwdriver, and as you can see, the head of it is adjustable. So, as you know, I like putting together some furniture. I'm going to be putting together some cheap furniture pretty soon, and the one thing that you pretty much always need is a cordless screwdriver. So I thought I'd check this out. 2,000 milliamp hour battery, and it just seemed like there was a lot in this, and it could be a dedicated cordless screwdriver as opposed to kind of the bigger ones that I have, which don't have an adjustable head. And the reason I was sold on an adjustable head is I was actually trying to screw a magnet into a concealment lamp, and because of the small space inside, I actually couldn't use a power screwdriver. So here's what you get. Let's, as we open up the box here, man, look at that right there. The Tacklife cordless screwdriver in all its glory. Man, it looks good. I like this orange. I like this bright color orange. I mean, it just kind of looks like a serious tool. Looks like I've got a clear plate in here, which might mean that there's some illumination. You have some adjustment here, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 6, and then screw. So I think that is going to be kind of the most torque. So that's kind of nice. You've got adjustability there. It's a stiff turn, and it clicks into place nicely. You have an open end here that will, 6-sided slots. So you can stick in different bits. We'll show you those in a second here. Tacklife on the side. You have, looks like a button right here to lock it into place. So if I move it like that, pops back out. So you push this in to adjust it. And once you hit a mark, it pops out and locks it into place right there. So man, I can use it just like a screwdriver, or I can get it almost down to 90 degrees. Not quite, but it's kind of like a pistol formation. And you have a, looks like a cross bolt safety or reverse switch right here, and then you have a trigger button right there. Looks like, nice and curved. You could give both fingers on it. Now what I can tell you, so if I push this out so that it works like this, look at that. When I pull that trigger, boom, look at that, man. The light comes on. How cool is that? That's definitely something that's not on my cordless screwdrivers right now, so that is pretty awesome. I'm definitely pretty impressed. I'm pretty stoked to use that. As you know, depending on where you're trying to screw things, you may just not have a lot of light. And, grabbing an auxiliary light or a flashlight just isn't always that practical. To have that, even a little bit of light, makes it that much more useful. Looks like we have an LED down here, and looks like just a micro USB to charge it up, which is great because you're going to have that all over the place. On the handle here, lithium right there. You have a little texture here. The plastic is pretty kind of standard tool plastic. It's not really grippy, but look, I can get my whole hand on there. I have pretty thick mitts, so that's pretty nice. But look down here, I've got another switch and what looks like another light. So if I turn that on, man, look, I've got a true on flashlight, with a kind of a pencil beam, but that's pretty bright and should be really nice for other tools. Now, I suppose you could have it on while you're working too and be illuminating things below you, but I think this is more for just having an always on flashlight so you don't have to run your trigger to use this light, which is a little broader pattern, but not quite as focused, right? So pretty cool, it's got light. As you can see, it's a really rounded little lens there. Pretty impressed with this overall. So now you're wondering, it advertises itself as a 30-piece 25mm bit tool set. So where were the other 29 pieces? Well, they're in this little kit here. Tacklife, and it's a little plastic box with a latch. It kind of seals nicely here. And it has a belt clip right there. Looks like it can also fit over a screw if you're hanging this on your wall or something. And look at that, man. Full an assortment of bits. You've got your star bits down here. You've got Phillips heads, and then flat heads, square, and then some more Phillips-like heads up there, as well as looks like an extender. So, if you need to get into something that's kind of in a deep recess, no problems there too. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm definitely going to be using it when you see me doing my assembly of furniture coming up here. you know what I'm going to be using? This little bad boy. Now, I just want to take one more peek here, see if there's anything else. Yep, as I kind of suspected, micro USB cable. Looks like it's pretty long to charge it up. You also have your warranty card as well as a user manual, but I think all of that is going to be pretty self-explanatory. So I'm going to go ahead and now start assembling some stuff, because I live not just a regular life, I live a tech life. Check it out. I'll put a link to it in the description if you want, you know, an inexpensive, very small, portable, adjustable cordless screwdriver. Peter Von Panda. Out.